Hello and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. My name is WW Dadman. You already know that. With me as always, Medic. Unclean.
Unclean.
Okay, that is actually pretty loud. What the hell?
Yeah, PowerWash keeps doing that to me, so I have to just like the volume will still be where it is. You just need to move the little knob just a tiny bit, and then it's normal again.
Yeah,
Because it did that to me like in the previous recording as well.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So this one has the
first, right?
Yeah. And the rims too as well. Oh wait. There we go. Short extension.
I'm already on that.
Yep.
So really the only thing for this particular washer that we haven't gotten yet is the turbo nozzle, because I never get the turbo nozzle.
Yeah, I think you need to get all of the pieces in order to unlock the best one.
Which is the only other thing that we don't have apart from the turbo nozzle. Also, the turbo nozzle is literally like $10 away, so we can get that. Basically.
Yeah, once we get a tire or two.
Yeah.
And I will say this: if we didn't have this this pro thing, it would be a lot harder to clean the rims because the rims are rusted as frag.
Great.
I think we have to avoid the rims first, so let's try not to get the rims until all the main tires itself are done. I think.
Really hard to get.
Yeah, the shape makes it very hard to get all the nooks and crannies. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Just trying to get this very tight spot that's under the feet of the cat. Okay, that's one tire. Make sure you don't clean the rim yet, just in case, because I can't remember if it includes the rim or not, so let's just get the main tires first.
Where do you still have... Oh, there.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's the tire. Also, they're $2 each, so we've got $4 since I cleaned the other one. Bring this closer.
So I can get the turbo nozzle for this.
Oh, okay.
There is still no way of getting the dry nozzle, I don't think.
Okay, I guess it'll probably unlock a little later or when we finish this then. Because I don't remember how it gets unlocked.
Yeah, I mean... Turbo nozzle definitely isn't that bad.
Yeah. It spins, though. Yeah. Spin.
Wait.
Spin!
Yes.
It's the speed nozzle.
Yes. I don't think Vinny has ever played this, but I feel like he could get a kick out of the turbo nozzle and then he just does the spin. Yes.
I would totally expect him to.
Yeah. Probably I might have to look into to see if he did get the game or not. I don't know.
I mean, with how popular it was to play this when Markiplier first got into it.
Yeah. And
I
Vinny's
wouldn't
popular.
be 100. I wouldn't be 100 like % surprised if he did play it.
Yeah.
Like,
I hate getting all the nooks and crannies with the tire.
could say you're getting tired of it.
Nice. Yes, very tired. Not even the stubby gun can work with this. Where is the spot that I have missed, game? That? Will that work? Nope.
Tab for highlight.
Yeah, I'm using the tab, but
You still don't see anything.
yeah.
Great. Try lying down and see if it's like under anything.
Yeah, it's just the cat's foot that's in the way. Sorry, I need to move this again because the stool actually helps a lot.
I totally didn't see that this freaking entire monster truck is a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
He's okay.
Game. Where's the sweet spot? I need to get this tire done. Please, game. Oh no. Sorry, I need to keep moving this again.
Doesn't that matter? Excuse me, why? Come on.
This tire does not... Oh, is there a spot right there? How clean do you want me to get this game? There we go.
The stupid part under the paw is incredibly finicky to get to.
Yeah. Even I have a
Anyway.
problem getting to it too.
Okay. Now it's done.
There we go.
And that's the achievement. Then
Okay, yeah, so now we can do the rims and all the bits, a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's got a ton of rust, but this
this power washer does do wonders against rust, honestly.
yeah. Which is definitely the bane of my existence, just easily gone. Okay, this one is done.
That one too.
I wonder if they're gonna... I forgot, did they put a release date for the Warhammer one? I forgot.
I don't know. Actually, I didn't look.
Oh. Okay, might as well start on the steps here.
You basically, like, we get the update on the, like, game page on the library anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so the license plate says meow on it.
Yep, I wanted you to reveal that.
Again, he's okay.
Okay.
Or I guess he's on ya.
Isonia. Oh, is there a new emote?
That's not you, that's the other cat emote. Like the other fat cat emote. That's actually like the one that's actually a cat and not just a cat face posted onto Doge.
Oh, okay. The side paneling. Okay, pipes. One more pipe to go. There we go. Look at all the stickers on the side. Yep.
Thrust Industries. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mucken Hamburgers.
Yep, that's actually the name of the town our power washers live in.
No
Muckingham.
much.
Yes.
Hi.
Here's the steps. Oh, wait, no. The main step's not done yet.
No, just the brackets. There, now
There
it's
we
the
go.
steps.
Clean this underside here. Like that little panel right there. Let me get out first.
Oops.
Yep.
You know, when I was like a little kid, there was like monster truck shows from the US that got like German commentary and were broadcast on a German TV station.
Oh.
And I watched that as a kid.
I think I would see, like, maybe only just as, like, advertisements for monster truck stuff, but, Whereas a lot of people were interested in monster truck stuff, I was more interested in, like, shooter games instead. But, yeah. But then again, nowadays, I'm just more into story-driven stuff. I like stories. So, yeah. I mean, I'll still play shooters, of course, but my tastes are a bit more refined when it comes to most genre nowadays. I think there's also nowadays like those monster truck video games now too, but I did
there?
recall I'm sure there are. I mean, there's a lot of people that love the stuff, so
yeah, but I've never seen one. That's why.
uh,
Maybe it's just a very niche market that doesn't really get like attention from like,
yeah.
any.
Because
Of
I
the...
mean, I assume it's mostly an American thing, so. Yeah.
I mean, actual monster trucks are an American thing, definitely. But I mean, people liked it enough for there to be like, as I said, a TV station broadcasting the stuff in German. So.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, that TV station just broadcast basically everything.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I find... Go ahead.
They generally had a lot of American-based stuff in general as well, because I think that was also the station that had like WWE, or back then WWF.
Yeah, WWF. That it was back then.
Like, I think that Raw was on there.
Mm-hmm.
And later
on...
so
you don't...
Later on, SmackDown was on there.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I thought they were kind of both at the same thing. Like, SmackDown and Raw.
Actually, I mean, they're both weekly shows. They're just, like, they used to do it more split, where they had like completely separate like rosters for both SmackDown and Raw, so nobody from one show would show up on the other one.
Oh, okay.
They then softened that up a little bit and a little bit more. Then they started like having cross-brand champions. And then they started going back towards not having that happen. Like recently, there is like, I think the championships are now back to being brand exclusive for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched a lot recently, so I don't know.
Okay. Oh god, the cat body's almost done. I am not looking forward to getting flashbanged.
I'm under the truck, so I'm not getting flashbanged.
Yeah, I'm still working on the body from up here. So.
Yeah, I'm still working on the other side from down, underside from down here. Like anything that's not accessible from above.
Listen up, done. Okay, the tail is done. There's one leg.
Okay, that's that.
Okay, there's the body. Fortunately, I didn't get flashbanged. Okay, the front leg is done. Oh gods, I forgot how annoying the body is, or at least the underside.
The underside is really annoying. There's hardly a way to get in there. Okay, so...
Yeah, I already...
Number plate still needs cleaning. Where?
I have to get the hinges here. And the hinges are annoying to get most of the time.
I get everything but not the friggin' number plate itself. Where is that still dirty?
Oh, this back one here.
No, the front one is still dirty. According to the game, it's still dirty.
Yeah. Also, when you hover your cursor over, or when you aim towards a specific spot, it'll show as well. Like
there we go.
If there's still a little bit of a white line.
Yeah, I know. Central underside plating. Where does that still have anything? There we go. Ow. Flashbang.
Yeah. I got flashbang too.
Okay, so what's still missing? Bull bars. What's a bull bar?
Bull bar is...
That. Okay, that's that one. And that one. Axles. The back one. I can tell you that. That's the front one I'm done with.
Yeah. Okay, I got this license plate done. I'm also getting this other side here for the thing. It's the shock absorbers.
we go, Axle. Flame exhaust.
Yeah. Can you move, please, a little bit? I need to put this thing down. Why can't I put it down? Oh. Thanks, game. Why do I have to put it far away?
Okay, that's those. Front underside plating.
I see it here.
There, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, 3 pipes. 1 side hatch.
Did we not do the other?
The other one?
Oh, these pipes. Okay, I'll get these pipes over here because apparently I missed them. There we go. Side plating. Oh, this one isn't done yet. There we go.
Done.
Hey.
Nice. Ferris wheel.
Ooh. I don't know if that one has a thing. I don't think it does.
Does this one have a don't turn it off thing as well, like the other one?
You know, let me check. Okay, so was there one about a Ferris wheel? By the side. Oh, right around the big wheel with a gnome.
With a gnome?
Yep, so you have to go from the, just go a full circle on it. Where is the gnome? I think the gnome is somewhere around here.
Ooh! Okay, I just jumped off the Ferris wheel.
Did you find the gnome?
No. I'm looking from up here. I don't see a gnome.
We might probably have to get down and look around.
Oh well.
Because I'm looking as well.
I'm gonna look somewhere.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't turn on the other rides.
No, but I can run up here.
Noises? Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's a gnome. Is that
it?
Yeah, that's a gnome.
Okay.
And the squeaky noises you heard was me.
Oh no, it's actually us because our squeaky boots. I don't know how it could squeak on.
Yeah, I squeaked on. Where did the gnome go?
Oh, I guess.
I'm sure I threw it off the thing. There.
Yep. Oh, sorry, let me get out of your way.
I can't jump with something in my hand.
Oh.
Or run.
Okay. So yeah, you just set it down in the cart with you and then just enjoy the ride until the game gives you achievement. Let me put it on. Let me. Oh, did you get it? Okay. Hey, just put it down and then just let. Oh. Oh, I was gonna get it off, but yeah. Okay. Yep. Here you go.
Got it.
Yep. Nice catch. You lazy. That should have been an achievement, but nah, it's not. Okay, and I'll just wait here. And it's pretty slow, so I'm just gonna wait for you to.
I'm just gonna start cleaning this in here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna start the entrance first. So yeah. So it does, you still can clean at least. You just need to stay with the gnome until the achievement is given to you then. At least the achievements are just fun and easy to get, so it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like, if you wanted to get the other achievements that you miss, you can also just replay them as well.
Yep.
There is actually one place to clean that requires, like, only the use of the white nozzle. No other bits accepted.
Just a white nozzle.
Yep. Only the white nozzle.
You can clean anything with that? Because, holy shit, it does not clean anything.
Yeah, well, the pro nozzle that we have will help a lot. It will be a bit slow, but yeah.
Because, like, this hardly gets anything cleaned, even on this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, it's definitely not going to clean rust fast, but fortunately, this like the thing that needs the white nozzle does not need does not have rust, so we're fine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll do that at some point.
Yeah.
Like,
we can't use the nozzle sprayer either. Has to be only the white nozzle.
Yeah, I'll do that somewhere at some point.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna skip on that? Are you gonna skip on that, or
what?
The white nozzle thing when we get there?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's your call, of course. We don't have to do all the achievements.
I mean, depends on what that on what the thing is.
Okay. Yeah, I will say that it's not a big area like, say, this. Like, it's a little bit smaller though, but it's not like massive. Because yeah, I think that would drive people bananas if they were to do an achievement that takes them hours. Okay, that's that barrier. That one's done. That's done. That's done. Okay, so all the barriers should be done. I just need to start cleaning the posts. Wasn't there a ladder, I think? Is there not a ladder here? Oh, I just noticed that there's a price thing on the Helter Skelter. 50. That doesn't look like a cents symbol. 50 something per ride. Was there a symbol for British pence? I don't remember. Because I mean,
it would be a P if anything.
Okay, yeah, it's yeah. So it says 50 pence per ride, and then it's scribbled over and says 20 pence per ride, or something like that.
I guess that would be pence.
Yeah, that is the name of their coins.
I'd assume that's. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they just use a normal P though.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just poorly scribbled in. I guess whoever owned the Helter Skelter has pretty bad handwriting, I guess.
I can relate.
Yeah, I don't have the best handwriting. I'm often jealous of other people's handwritings.
Dude, my handwriting sucks. Like, I could have become a freaking doctor with that handwriting. Because, you know, medical doctors don't usually have the nicest handwriting.
Oh. I'm more comfortable with typing.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's like a just German-speaking countries stereotype.
Oh, I don't know. I do know that Germans are very, very strict with formalities and whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know whether the doctors have bad handwriting thing is a German speaking country's only thing, or
I wouldn't know, and I've never went to Germany, let alone I've never had any issues
maybe
when I
somebody
travel.
maybe somebody in the comments can let me know if that's a thing where they live.
Yeah, I'd love to know about that too.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
if anything, that's a freaking stereotype that gets brought up a lot when people have bad handwriting. Telling them that they could have been a doctor with that.
I didn't know about that, actually.
I guess it isn't a freaking English thing or American English thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. It definitely is like something that people say in German. I don't know if it's anything anywhere else.
Yeah. For me, I'm just that embarrassed of my handwriting that I'm just more happy typing on the keyboard rather than writing. So, yeah.
I don't care if anybody can read my handwriting.
Yeah.
My handwriting sucks, but hey, I don't give a damn. I can read it. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. For me, I feel like I have to force myself to actually write very neatly. But yeah.
Where's this generator still dirty? What the hell?
Oh, don't forget the little grate bits here.
Oh, the grates.
Oh,
probably.
and the bolts as well are dirty as well.
Oh, I know where. Never mind.
Oh, the top. Oops. But yeah, I admit I am envious that people can write really pretty cursive handwriting, but at the same time, I don't understand cursive handwriting. My brain turns into literal mush when I try to read cursive handwriting.
Huh?
What?
Handwriting around here is always cursive.
It's also too here, but
we don't write like non-cursive letters by hand.
Oh no.
Never.
Yeah. We get
Nobody.
Yeah. You know, the weird thing here is that like cursive used to be a big thing back in the older days, but nowadays, like when I see people like just like write a signature or whatnot to like whether they're paying for bills or whatever or something like that, it's just always like random scribbles rather than like yeah. And then people are just like, that's good enough. I don't know why. And then for me, depending on what it is, I still instinctively write cursive, even though I have to often look up how the cursive, what's it called? The cursive shapes is supposed to look like. I don't know, I'm just that weird, I guess. Because I don't use cursive on a very daily basis, but I often have to look it up. But
I mean,
I just think it's the most polite thing to do, at least, is to write properly in cursive, even though nobody really even does it anymore.
I doubt that anybody around here, like generally in Europe, I think, definitely in Austria, writes in anything but cursive.
No. I'm sure somebody in the YouTube comments might surprise us that they would probably still do that or so. I don't know. But I definitely still, like, depending on what it is, will write in cursive.
Yeah, like, I write everything in cursive. Because that's just what we do here. Like, actually, it would take me for fucking ever to like write something out in normal like print letters.
Yep. Actually, I do have one little like small story to tell. So, when I had to write pretty much write in my signature about the things that may come with surgery, because I had surgery on February. Basically, when you have to sign your name like that, you understand and you consent to the the things. And when I wrote my when I wrote down like in cursive, the person that handed me the paper thing, they would just look at it and be like, "Wow, it's been forever since I saw anybody write in cursive rather than scribbles." And I'm just like, "Really?" Yeah, they were very shocked that I literally just just wrote in a more proper manner rather than just a scribble that they're used to, with other people. So
honestly, if somebody if somebody writes a signature and just does like weird squiggles, I'd probably assume they're illiterate.
Yeah.
Seriously, come on. Can you at least write your name?
Exactly. Yeah, they just don't bother here, which surprises me.
America.
Yeah. I'd say more, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to offend your viewers that may live in America, so yeah. Though I think they're probably still gonna be pissed with me otherwise, all the norm. I need to move this gnome out of the way. It's in the way. I'm gonna do the floors. But, yeah.
Honestly, with the things I've said before about Americans and American things and like habits and stuff, they're already pissed probably.
Oh, probably already known. I don't know, but yeah.
Isn't it every time something every time a measurement comes up in like feet or Fahrenheit or like anything like that, any non-standard international
Imperial
system units, any non-standard international system units. So it doesn't matter if it's like Imperial is just like frickin' length and weight. Fahrenheit isn't necessarily Imperial units. That is just American units. That's just American units. But yeah, every time I basically, I mean, I yoinked that expression from a British YouTuber called Patters, but I call them yank measurements.
Yank and net measurements. I kind of misheard that as dank measurements. I'm sorry.
No yank. Not dank. Those are some dank measurements you got.
It sounds funny when it says dank, but yeah, as you were saying.
So yeah, I call those yank measurements, or ask what that is in normal people measurements. So.
Oh my. Yeah,
like every time a question on You Don't Know Jack comes up that has like a question about how many feet are in a mile, or like how many freaking yards something is, or how many quarts are in a gallon, stuff like that, or ounces. I'm like, what's the normal people measurements?
Oh my. I don't think is there a metric version for yards, or I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know.
I mean, yard is a measure of distance. We use meters.
Okay, yeah, meters.
Meters or kilometers, depending on the length. But yeah. We use meters.
Yeah. I still... Celsius I could pick up very easily, but
I'm not surprised.
Meters is...
Celsius is by far more, like, intuitive than frickin' Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yeah. For me, that pretty much takes a lot of observation. Like, I just kind of, I look at both sides of the coin and kind of compare, and then I easily remember. Also, the feeling of the temperature as well, and then that's when it clicks in my head. Be like, oh, okay, that's this and that's that. And because I've been using Celsius for years, I kind of forgot how to do Fahrenheit a lot of the time.
Fahrenheit makes absolutely no freaking sense to me.
Yeah. And I've been so used to a lot of friends from Europe that use Celsius, and because Fahrenheit is only mostly used in America, yeah.
It's literally only used in the US.
Yeah. I think Britain also uses it too, but very, very rarely.
No.
I think on some certain things, but yeah.
I've not seen any British people use Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think...
I
don't think you see it on YouTubers, though.
Yeah. Maybe they've used it in the past.
Yeah. Ouch.
Like, I don't know. The same way they also used, like, imperial measurements in the past. And, like, now use a mixed system, which is, like, the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Because some things are still, like, they still measure their own weight in stone sometimes.
Stone?
Yeah, which is, like, old-timey frickin' imperial measurement of weight.
Okay.
Then again, they also use pounds for weight, which makes no sense to me, because, like...
Yeah, I really need to study up on kilograms, because I have the hardest time, because I would keep getting people telling me that it's either 2 pounds per kilogram, or it is 3.5. So that's the most confusing thing for me to really even latch onto.
Like there is a pound, like a pound. The translation for pound, pfund, was also used in Germany for a while, and there it was literally half a kilogram. So that's where the 2 kilograms is, or 2 pounds is a kilogram thing comes from. I don't know whether the American used pound is the same. I don't think so.
I don't know, because I don't really kind of, yeah. I don't know. My head is still kind of like just stuck on like learning new things rather than look at like American stuff. So yeah, I'm just more interested in the world than whatever freaking America has. So yeah. I feel like that might be, that might come off as ignorant of me to most Americans, but honestly, I can't help my curiosity with the world, so yeah. I mean, it's not a bad thing to be curious, so yeah.
Definitely isn't.
Plus, I mean, it is a natural instinct with people, anyways. I mean, that's been a thing for millions of years.
With cats.
Yep. Yep. It's a natural nature thing to be curious.
In general, with like any intelligent being.
Yep. I did nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
And pressing X to doubt on that.
Yeah.
So if you did nothing, you wouldn't say you did nothing?
What is all this green stuff? Grime? Flaky paint. Okay.
Well, you might want to get a new paint job then.
Yep, since we're cleaning it all off.
So yeah, that's the middle, like, star side panels. Done?
Okay.
Because those were just turning around so nicely, I had to wait for all of them to come by.
Mm-hmm.
Since I already had, like, the super long extension out anyway.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna need to start using it while I, Oh yeah, you're getting that side, and I'll get this side.
Yeah, I did those on the other side and saw the like star in the middle and was like, yeah, that might need some cleaning.
Yeah. Okay, extra long. I did nothing, I swear. How dare you? Using the 0-degree nozzle.
Turbo nozzle, actually.
Oh. Oh, I didn't see that, yeah. Why?
Wasn't it vibrating enough?
Scaffold attack.
Get scaffolded on. Okay, that's the center shaft.
Okay, now I gotta do these other supports as well. I hope it's not gonna be too much of a headache when I, Did you fall again? You fell again.
Was it that obvious?
Yep.
I jumped the barrier.
Oh my. Let's see. Are there any on the side? Yes, there are. Okay, extra long. Ah! I'm just gonna stop the thing for now.
Oh.
I mean, if you want, you can turn it back on. It's your choice, so I'm not... Yeah. It's just so I can, move back a little bit on the supports here, so I don't get run over by the things. I am violating a safety hazard thing, so yeah.
OSHA would like a talk with you.
Yeah. Or whatever is the version
oops.
of... What did you do?
Ah! Ah.
You just put on some gravity boots and just went up. Rocket Man. I don't know.
You, Elton John.
Mm-hmm. Wait, was that sung by Elton John?
Rocket Man, yeah.
I thought it was sung by somebody else. My brain died.
If it's the same Rocket Man that I think of.
Yeah, I'll probably have to check later. Cause yeah,
I was just going up there. What the hell? Game.
Game says no.
Was that like a speedrun trick I just pulled off? Like frame perfect? Pixel perfect?
I don't know.
I feel like this is like pixel perfect, yeah? Might be. Almost.
I can't do it anymore. Of course that spot is tricky to get. Okay, there's one of the A-frame. Or is it connected to both? Oh no, they are connected both ways. Okay.
Oh yeah, they are.
Whee. volcano's getting worse.
Okay.
You know what, actually, let me go turn the thing back on since we're... Yeah. And I guess we'll save the cards for last. There we go. Okay, I'm probably gonna need a slightly longer one for this, yeah.
Bing.
The entire front star face is done, yay! Minus the supports. Oh, I forgot to clean the underside for that that cart. Whoops.
But wait, apparently you can see the volcano. Oh yeah, the volcano is way back there.
Yep.
Because the frickin' customer also wrote about the volcano and the view of the volcano from the Ferris wheel.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I came up with that.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all of the... No, not all of the bottom sections of the thing. Oh, I see you're up on one of them.
Yeah. And the view of the volcano up here is actually pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. And yep. Look where I am. Up here. Oh, I don't think you can see me from here. Oh well.
Oh, on the
I'm
stop.
up
Oh
on,
yeah.
I'm up on the top.
I see that.
Might as well just kind of do a little bit of like dangerous balancing as I'm cleaning this. What is this called? Support beams that hold the card up.
Yeah. OSHA violation? What is that?
Yep. We have probably portal springs in our legs that keep us from dying.
Yeah, we have long fall boots. It's fine.
Yep.
I mean, we don't take fall damage, so we have to.
Yeah. I've fallen off the thing enough times that, yeah. Though, of course, I feel like the next time I go back onto one of my games, I'm probably gonna be forgetting that I'm not supposed to take fall damage. Which are plenty of occasions I do in ESO, because that MMORPG has fall damage. Just like the main chapters themselves.
Speaking about ESO, that's literally free on Epic this week.
Yeah, Hero now has a Epic notifier thing. Yeah, I noticed.
I literally know because I saw that last week when I claimed the other free game.
Yeah, I saw that I was pinged about 6 times in Heroes' things, so I was wondering, like, what are they... I thought it was, like, yeah, somebody that wants to play No Man's Sky with me, because, yeah, I haven't been in the mood for No Man's Sky in a very long time. Unless there's expeditions, I'll do it, but, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that side. Oh, the pod's not done yet. Oh, no wonder the connection bits are actually not done. And yep, perfect, excellent balance. Don't worry about it. And no doubting for X's. I don't know, I'm really hyper at the moment. Oh dear. Oh dear, no. I gotta stay on the thing. I haven't been paying attention that I almost fell off. But yeah, it's really easy to platform on this game.
Yeah, it is.
Because it does kind of feel a bit Quake floaty as well.
Yeah, it is. Literally almost falls off.
Oh my, don't fall.
How often have I fallen off of something in this game? And I still say it's easy.
Maybe about 30-ish times or more. Because I've seen you falling off quite a lot. And I don't know how many times I've fallen off myself. Ew, that's gross, dude. Like, there's like a lot of milkshake stains on one of the things.
Milkshake.
Yuck. Yeah. Like spilt dirty milkshake, but yeah, on that.
Yeah. Ah. Okay, that
Did you
didn't
fall
work.
again?
No, I jumped, but it wouldn't jump the way I wanted it to.
Oh.
So now there's a dirty car in the middle that kind of just stays there. Because I've done the insides of all the others.
Okay. I'm gonna start this side now for, yeah. You know, I'm still a bit stunned that that one video game pandemic is still kind of a bit popular. Well, I guess not really popular now, but I mean, like, it's been showing up in my YouTube recommendations lately. The corrupted blood thing that happened in World of Warcraft.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I still think it was kind of cool that a lot of people while some were nefarious in spreading it, there were actually some that actually were medics to try and cure the debuff off of people. But yeah. While a lot of people, unfortunately, were just in hiding in the wilderness because they don't want to, like, just constantly die. Because the thing about that one is that, like, it doesn't kill higher players enough, but newcomers at level 1, they would just die in an instant because of how dangerous that debuff is. So, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I never played World of Warcraft.
Neither have I, but I have seen the,
I've seen, like, a frickin' documentary, more or less, about that. But, yeah.
I'm just stunned that it actually attracted the, what did it attract? I think it attracted the World Health Organization.
Yeah, they actually did use that as a model on how frickin' pandemics spread.
Yeah, I think the CDC also was attracted to that too, which is the American version of disease control.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably like the safest way to research a pandemic.
Yeah.
Without actually having a pandemic.
Yeah. But yeah, like I mean, most people actually.
I mean, ever since then we actually had one, so there's that. But
I mean, there was one in 2008 as well, but that one was already kicked off, which was, I think, the swine flu. I don't know if that was only endemic for the States or not.
No, we had that over here as well, but very rare cases.
Oh, okay.
Just in general, not that
deadly.
Yeah, that also not that deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was during the time I was paramedic.
Ah.
Because we one time we actually had a patient that had symptoms for flu in general, and the doctor had sent him to the hospital for a test for swine flu.
Mm-hmm.
And we were kind of the transporting organization in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Red Cross basically does all the transport stuff for the most part in Austria.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 other organizations that do transport of what is the word for that in freaking English anyway?
I'm not sure.
I don't even know if there is one, because, German just has a thing where you just take 2 words and put them together and there's still a word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just something that English doesn't.
I mean, people do that with any more is one good example. Some would put the space between an any and more. Some would choose not to. I actually just put them together, to be honest, because that's how I saw people wrote it.
I think any more is actually a word because that would be putting a space in everything.
Yeah. The weirdest thing is that in Elder Scrolls Online, they space it out, and then my buddy she would always space them out too. So yeah. So I guess that's one of those weird cases, but without the whole tomato thing. That's spacing only, though. I don't know.
But yeah, in general, German just is way more like creative when it gets to creating new words out of old words.
Oh my.
Because you can literally just take two words if two nouns and put them together, and you probably still have a noun that's actually meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
okay,
I'm actually going to look something up real quick.
Uh-huh.
Have fun looking at Medic's screen in the meantime. Because I'm just riding the Ferris wheel. That's not something you need to see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me translate something real quick. So yeah, apparently that just falls under ambulance anyway.
Krankenwagen.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I guess it's a different word in Austrian German.
Yeah, no, it's the same word. It's fine,
Okay,
but
okay.
The thing I was looking up was like transport of a freaking basically it translates to transport of a sick person.
Okay.
But apparently that still falls under ambulance. Which is
air ambulance, I guess.
Yeah, I mean ambulance. The way I see ambulance, it's like an emergency transport.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I was talking about is not an emergency per se.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the word is Krankentransport.
Krankentransport. Oh.
So that's just literally two words stuck together and still make a word.
Huh. So transport is pretty much the same.
Yeah,
in
transport
German,
is the same in German. That's just like we just took that from Latin, just like you did.
Oh, is it? Does it have any of the letters unique to German, or?
Nope.
Oh, okay, so it's just all normal letters then. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, then again, I don't even know what letters are even normal at all. I fell to the bottom.
Normal.
I don't know.
Umlauts aren't normal. and like frickin' SZ is also not normal.
Oh, I don't know what the names of the letters are. Duolingo doesn't tell me.
I mean, the like sharp S sound that looks like a beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an SZ or sharp or scharfes S, sharp S.
I'll have fun trying to remember that. It kind of takes me a little bit enough times to really remember.
I mean, and for umlaut, it's literally just the same word in English anyway. So.
Oh.
For U and U.
I admit it's a little bit difficult to pronounce those three letters when I try to think, because I mean I still have struggles with the S's and the Z's, which are literally kind of close to reverse, but yeah. But of course, Duolingo does not seem to pick up that I'm trying my best. Because actually, one of those lessons that involves like saying one specific word, and it's a word that Duolingo struggles to pick up, and I'm just like, language program, please.
I mean, it's kind of gamified, so it kind of counts as game.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Guess. I mean, it does give you points, and it does, like, have a ranking system. It's gamified enough to be called a game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh dear.
I mean, then again, I don't use Duolingo a lot. I mostly like for the only thing I use it for is Japanese, and I mostly used it for the writing systems because that it actually works for really well. For actually learning the language, not so much, because unfortunately it doesn't really like using kanji. So you can hardly read anything it writes in Japanese because it would be like writing English without spaces.
Gods.
That's literally the only reason kanji is used in frickin' Japanese, to be able to tell where a word ends. Because otherwise, it's just hiragana after hiragana, and nobody fucking knows where the word is supposed to end, unless you like. I mean, I don't know.
I know they don't use full stops. They use like a hollowed circle for full stops.
Yeah, they basically. Yeah, I guess they did adapt to like using some sort of interpunctuation, but I don't even know if those circles are like classic traditional Japanese thing, or if those were like invented after they saw that in like Western languages.
Maybe. I know they use commas as well. I've seen that with
yeah, I mean they do that. Yeah, they do that.
Akabano Garu.
Yeah. But yeah. They don't use spaces normally.
Yeah.
I mean, they've started using them on the internet because
yeah,
looks better, but still. Normal Japanese writing doesn't have spaces, so
oh gods.
Kanji is literally the only way you'd have to see where the word is, like where one word starts and the other ends.
Yeah. Oh, that one is not done. The one of the front spokes.
That one's done. That's done. That's done. Okay, let's see what's not done. Front spoke.
Yeah.
Platform gonna get trims. Oh yeah, that's not done. There we go. 2 posts and 2 signs.
Oh, it's on that side. Darn.
Post.
Oh
Post.
dear.
Post.
This is definitely something OSHA's gonna be disappointed with me on.
That sign? Oh yeah, that's definitely not done. Yeah.
There.
I can see that not being done.
Posts. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah. And I love platforming. And this.
Oops.
You can get it from there over where I'm spraying.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to just get the like edge here.
Okay. Yeah.
There's like stuff there.
Oh, by the way, on the lessons thing for Duolingo, I have an extremely hard time trying to grasp the where to place the word for order, like when you're ordering at a restaurant and stuff like that, because it changes. Yeah, bestellen. I have a hard time figuring out where to exactly place that when yeah. Or also placing the word zahlen for payment, or both Susannen and getrennt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the hardest thing for me to do. Oh, hey, we're done.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't like the pathing program because, I mean, the game is literally, or the
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gamified enough to be called a game. Bill?
Okay, yeah. It only gives you like one full lesson of like 5, because most of the time they either have you do 3 or 5, like on the old tree. And I liked the old tree more because that allows me to better refine as I go along. But for me, I have to what's it called? I have to do do the same thing over and over and over, and it doesn't feel very rewarding.
Yeah,
'Cause
I see that. That's why I hardly use the other lessons for Japanese, because it's the same thing over and over and over and over.
Oh, for me that helps me refine, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it does the same things over and over and over, and I'm like, dude, I know this already.
Yeah. I do like that they start including more stuff from like the later lessons though, so that kind of adds a bit more to challenge, but yeah.
Do we have anything for here?
Oh, do the advertisement signs first, like these ones here.
Because I almost started doing the frickin'
yeah.
Like,
oh, sorry.
schedule first.
Ah! I'm being pushed around.
Like, I almost started doing the schedule first. That's why I was like, maybe I should ask first.
Yeah. Okay, that's one advertising board done. So there's 2 on each side, and the same thing for the other side of the railway station. But yeah. And then there's more words for the, and I thought it was only der, die, and das, and as well as den, but no, there's more, because somebody in Draconia that speaks German, so basically there's an ongoing joke at the moment where, like, basically they put a new announcement thing in Draconia, and the official servers, for some reason, the entire message didn't load up, so we just uploaded the word "the" on the announcements when you join. And it then became a joke where and then I brought up the thing about, like, I wonder how many words for "the" are in other languages. And then someone who's from Germany puts up the list, and I was just like, okay, I was just stunned because I didn't realize that there was more than der, die, das, and den.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can, like, put all of those into different. What is the English word for fall?
Her?
Like, for the grammatical, I'm looking that up.
Sorry. This advertising board is not done yet. What's still dirty? There we go.
English. Cases. Okay.
Cases.
Apparently that counts as cases. But yeah, obviously you can put them into all 4 cases.
Oh.
That's the thing with Daddy does. There's 4 cases for each of them.
Oh. But I also noticed that on the chart. Yeah. I noticed on the chart that they put is there was also des as well, apparently.
Yeah, that's okay, that's the
Here we go.
That you know, that's actually how would you that's like, that indicates it belonging to something. So
Did you get the achievement?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I didn't look. Wait, let me tab real quick. Alt tab. Achievements. Game overview. No, we did not.
Oh, we're missing an advertisement board then. Oh, this one's not done yet. There we go.
No, that's not. Okay, yeah, no, that was the achievement. Good.
Yep.
Good.
Okay. Now this. This place is freaking big. So yeah. As you were saying, sorry.
That doesn't really count as a like, I mean, I guess a form, but that's not really that's not really because I don't think that possessive pronouns are a thing in English, are they?
Possessive nouns?
Possessive pronouns.
Possessive pronouns.
Not really. Like as one word.
I don't know. I'm trying to kind of understand, but I don't know a good example of this.
Like,
so, yeah.
I couldn't think of any off the top of my head. That's why.
Sorry about that.
Possessive pronouns.
Because when I hear pronouns, I think of like gender. So yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's like, okay, yeah, no, it does that. Of course, it has possessive pronouns, but not in that like category. Not really in that kind of grammar. Because English would use English would use off in that case, where we use des.
Oh.
Like for instance, the second book in the Harry Potter series is The Chamber of Secrets. In German, the title is Die Kammer des Schreckens. It's not really a correct translation, but the off part is correctly translated. So it.
Oh, so des is off.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. I don't know why.
But really only for like neutral gender. So it's a form of das, so to say.
Oh, okay. So des is neutral. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so since this is so big, I'm actually going to help out with some of the stuff you're doing, or at least like, I guess maybe like because yeah, we are starting to get the big stuff now. So yeah.
But yeah, honestly, me trying to frickin' explain grammar.
I'm so sorry.
That's not gonna happen.
Sorry about that.
Like, I'm surprised that I still know as much of German grammar as I do, because I don't think about German grammar when I speak German. I just speak.
Yeah.
The same way I don't really speak. I don't really think about English grammar anymore when I speak. I just speak. That's just, if you have a certain amount of fluency in a language, you don't think about grammar while speaking.
I still love people's reactions when, like, a tourist can speak actual proper of a language. I don't know. I think that's just the most wholesome thing, I guess. But yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would never be that surprised if somebody actually spoke the language.
Oh, in German?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be that surprised.
Yeah. I'm going to assume you're probably going to slowly calculate, like, which version of the German they're speaking, though, I would assume, because you did tell me before that Austrians and Germans love to pick at one another, say, like, oh, this person's from Germany, or, oh, this person's from Austria.
Yeah.
I don't know, like...
I mean, the thing is, if somebody is neither from Germany nor from Austria and learned German like as a second language, you also always hear that. there's no way you can speak like accent-free German if your first language is not German. I don't think so.
Yeah.
At least I have yet to hear somebody whose first language isn't German speak accent-free German.
Yeah. You know, I also find it a bit surprising that people's accents would also kind of change the more they stay in another country. Sorry, I need to
Hello.
move.
Ladder in your face? What is this, a ladder match?
So disappointed with the output. I'll move it.
I'm done here. You can put it there. I don't care.
Oops. I'm holding on for dear life. I should probably use the shorter extension.
What dear's life are you holding on to?
I'm sticking to the ladder. I'm freaking
Sorry,
out.
bad pun.
Oh gods, I'm freaking out on my screen.
Legs.80?
Wait, are my legs freaking out?
I mean, they're jittering a bit. Yeah, no, that's legs.av. That's legs.av.
You should probably do the zoom in thing like you did with Viscera.
Yep, and I'm definitely putting the Fortnite dance music on top of that. Just to commemorate the old frickin' legs.av in that game.
Yes.
Which unfortunately they patched at some point and then Fortnite got boring.
Wait, patched? Wait, so were the legs freaking out like when they did the Fortnite celebration dance or what?
If you did that on a very specific, like, slope, it did.
Oh gods.
That's what the legs.av thing was, that somebody from BizNep server uploaded a video just titled legs.av of exactly that glitch.
Oh my. Because I remember I think we both invented the word legs.av when during like one of the Viscera recordings, I think. As well.
No, that was basically just frickin'.
Because Fortnite didn't exist yet.
What?
Like during like I think. Wait, when was Fortnite released?
You know when Fortnite released?
I don't remember. I don't know. I could care less for Fortnite, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea. I'm sorry.
Like, Fortnite was let me actually see. Fortnite Battle Royale release. Release date.
I feel like that's more of a 2016 thing, but I could be wrong.
It was initially released in early access on September 16th, 2017.
Okay, yeah, so that was way before we started recording. Because 2017 was when I asked you about if you're interested in doing the LVT. So yeah, but you were busy at the time.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when, like, 2017, 2018 is when the legs.av originated on from BizNep server, when we did Fortnite there, and then we figured out, hey, if you do the dance on like this specific sloping, then the legs freak out, and Techie uploaded the legs.av, and from then on, everything every time I see legs freaking out in a video game, I just started using legs.av as like reference.
Yes. But alright, I actually had no idea about that. Okay, let's use the extra long.
That's where legs.av comes from. I probably put up like the original legs.av from Techie's channel like as an overlay on the video, so people can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because honestly, I had no idea.
I mean, also, I think one of my videos is like legs.av the compilation of my Fortnite videos, my old stuff. which also has like a bunch of the Fortnite dances like glitching out on a slope. So
oh my.
We made it a habit of just trying every dance somebody got somehow on that slope, so we can see what it looks like.
Yes. You're expensive.
But yeah.
Oops, nope, not that one. There we go. Nope, nothing. Okay.
I still find it unfortunate that somehow we all got bored of the game after a while, though.
I mean, it looks like there's nothing else to do aside from just Battle Royale, but I don't know. Personally, I don't see the fun in it.
I mean, we mostly did other stuff anyway. Like, if you look at my old videos, we mostly, like, we played the Battle Royale, yeah, but we've got, like, sidetracked while doing the stuff. Like, we ended up destroying entire parts of the frickin', like, environment, or like building incredibly weird huge things. Since everything in that game was like able to be destroyed in some way, everything, like every building you could harvest for materials, we just ended up, there was like one factory that was there and we just destroyed the entire thing. So yeah. We got sidetracked a lot. We never really cared that much about the Battle Royale aspect.
Okay.
We just went in there, had fun, and then ended up getting shot.
Oh my.
I mean, not like we didn't shoot other people as well, but like,
yeah,
we were mostly in there having fun and not playing the game properly.
The weird thing when it comes to PvP for me is that I always kind of tend to work alongside another, because for me, I'm just that bad at PvP that I just prefer to work alongside another person to, like, I guess for better chances. Not always a guaranteed chance, but yeah.
Yeah, I generally don't care much for PvP. Literally, Battle Royale was Battle Royale was like the only genre where I ever got into anything PvP.
Yeah.
Because I played that without the other guys as well, like on solos, and like just actually playing the game.
Yeah. My first game was actually a PvP, so yeah. But I'm not that good at it. I was, like, the only time I was ever good at a PvP game was Quake 3 Arena, and yeah. I was so good at it, like, when I was only, like, 9 years old, but I'm not good at it anymore,
I never got into arena shooters in general.
Yeah.
Like,
eventually
I played Unreal Tournament, like, at a LAN party at some point, but that's about it.
I played that as well, but never online though, because I didn't even know about it yet.
Yeah, no,
at the time.
Online is like, no, I generally don't care for online multiplayer in most games.
But yeah.
Like at least not for like competitive multiplayer.
Yeah, I usually prefer co-op nowadays because I like working alongside other players more than fighting them because I'm just that bad.
Yeah, also generally I like the online co-op stuff because I get to record it with you.
Okay, so this is a split. Yep, and I honestly have a lot of fun with the LPT recording as well. I do admit that I think I've already mentioned this years ago, but I was originally scared of you at first because Because I was so used to this one other guy that I was going to do an LPT with, but the guy ended up being a bit sexist about it, so I was dropped at the last second, or the last minute, I think it's called, but
Weirdos.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay then. But, yeah. Oh, someone's revving their hot rod outside. That literally just felt like a freaking, because I'm wearing headphones and hearing all this, it sounded to me that the hot rod sounded like a thunderstorm. And yeah, I hear it again. No, that's not a car, I don't think. That's
Is that actual thunder?
No, it's been sunny pretty much all of July. Let me take a peek outside. What's all that noise? Oh. Okay, it was a delivery truck that was making all that rumbling.
That makes
Tripped
sense.
over my fan. Yeah. Some of them, like, not all the time, but some of them, like, I think the more newer trucks, they tend to sound like thunderstorms if you don't hear, like, the whole thing outside, like, especially if you're wearing headphones, but yeah. But back on track, yeah, like, I'm not friends with them anymore, though, because, yeah. Just stuff, but, yeah. But for me at the time, like, I was also a bit hesitant because, whatchamacallit, I actually was... actually, no, not like a full thing like this, but, a little bit when I used to be in another person's, video, but, yeah, it was only a one-time thing, but, yeah. Can't tell if that's clean or not. Oh, no, I see now. It's all this dust that's playing tricks on my eyes. Okay. But, yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's honestly a whole lot of fun to do this with you, and I'm more than happy to keep going as well. There's no boxes to freak out. I don't know.
Wait, which one should I use for that one? This one? No jumping on the tracks!
Up here. Yep. I mean, the subway station is
Medic.
Space.
Could you get off me?
Yes. Definitely sounded like you were in a subway station that's been abandoned. Oh my.
Hello?
You know, I still think about that tunnel when I went to Japan and, like, it would echo back. I thought that was, like, the coolest thing. I've never seen any tunnels like that before, too, so it was kind of fun messing with it. But, yeah.
No.
We need more trains.
You know what I should add to the soundboard?
What?
A train going by.
Oh my. But then you wouldn't really have much of a use for it, though.
Other than in your, like when you mentioned the train.
Yeah, that's true. Sadly, it's too hot for you, like, to hear the train.
Yeah, it is way too hot to have the frickin' train sound come in, because I'd have to frickin' have the window open for that. That's not happening.
No, I don't want you to overheat or get heat stroke, so yeah. Otherwise there'd be true disappointment. And probably turn me into a bow tie on a ladder with much pain. I don't know. Okay, that tunnel wall is done. Ah! That tunnel wall is done too. There goes my eyes. I didn't need my eyes anymore. Who needs eyes anyways?
I didn't need my eyes anyway.
Yep. The sunglasses, they do nothing.
Always that they do nothing thing always reminds me of is it a good idea to microwave this?
Oh,
it's an old YouTube show.
I do remember an old YouTube series where like they actually have a room for it and like a blast door.
Yep, and, they have a tinfoil shield so they don't roast their nuts because nobody likes roasted nuts.
Yeah. Or just inadvertently killing themselves, but yeah. I remember they did that with an airbag, and by the time that they got out, even the little window that they peek in crack.
Yep.
I had no idea that airbags were literally...
Yeah, that entire show was incredibly, stupidly dangerous.
Yeah. You know, I remembered a clickbait YouTube where, like, a YouTube video where, I don't know if this has even been done, but I remember there was a clickbait about, like, if people were to microwave a grenade. But, yeah.
Excuse me?
I don't know why.
Microwaving weapons is, like, the stupidest thing you could do.
Yeah.
Like
honestly, it was clickbait,
I mean, microwaving an airbag is one thing. That's already got explosives in it.
Yeah. Yeah, what it was clickbaity was that, like, they didn't even turn on, like, they didn't even like, basically it was a microwave unplugged. So they would pull the pin, quickly close the door, and then run for the hills, and that's it. So there was, like, no actual, like, set a time and then run away. So,
They just put a grenade into a microwave and set it off in it. That's it.
Pretty much. Pull the pin and that's it.
That's
so,
great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I thought they were actually going to make the microwave heat the grenade and make it blow up, but nope.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. You'd have to, like, have some way of remote starting that microwave, because nobody's gonna stand next to a microwave that has a grenade in it and then fucking start it, because that would be incredibly fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it was already stupid for the airbag.
Yep. Confirm airbag is a grenade.
I mean, airbags do have explosives in them.
Yeah.
It's literally how they blow up.
Yep.
Literally.
Slayer grime stains. These grime stains are very stubborn to clean out.
Yeah.
Oh, the signal light isn't done. What are you cleaning?
This wall.
Oh, you know, I could use your help because these are very big pieces, so I'm gonna help out over here as well.
I just thought I'd start on this end and just work my way into the other direction.
I guess, yeah. Actually, you know what you could have done is like do the other side as well, because these subway station walls and ceilings, they split. Actually, you can see where I've cut through. Like, there's actually a little line over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because the line is right here. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, they do split.
Yep. But yeah. Do they even still make videos anymore, or did they run out of things to explode?
No, the microwave show has been dead for like a lot of time.
Oh, damn.
Like they, I don't know whether they did like I think they did an anniversary thing at some point, but yeah, I don't even think that the like host of the show is still doing YouTube.
Oh.
Because the other guy, the guy behind the camera that does the filming and the editing and everything, he still does like movie reviews on YouTube. At least that's the last thing I saw him do.
Okay.
Don't know if he still does them, because I don't really watch movie reviews, because I don't really watch movies.
Yeah, same.
Not a huge
movies
person.
are just... Yeah. There's not really a lot of good stuff anymore, to be honest. Like, everything is just becoming political nowadays.
Yeah. You know, the last movies I've watched, like, in a cinema, I mean, I guess one of them wasn't even like a movie, really. Like, the last thing I watched in a cinema was what they called a movie of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the anime. But it wasn't really a movie. It was the last 2 or so episodes of the like last season, and then the first episode of the next season as a premiere, so to say.
Wow.
And before that, just like a general summary of the story.
Okay.
I mean, I still enjoyed seeing that in the cinema, because the anime is absolutely amazing, but it's not really a movie. But before that, the last thing I've watched was One Piece film Red, again anime. And the last thing before that was Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, at least based on frickin'...
Yep.
I
don't know, but
game
because...
series, but...
Because Detective Pikachu had a video game, all I could think of Detective Pikachu is that silly pose that kind of makes it look like Pikachu's got a huge ass. Like that Vinny did. Or another one where Pikachu turned into genitals, I'll say. So,
yeah, that was a nice corruption.
Yeah.
I've seen that. But yeah.
But I think the one where Pikachu had a giant ass is the funniest one.
Yeah.
'Cause,
But yeah, other than that, before that, it's been like ages since I've been in a cinema. And I don't really watch stuff in the cinema anymore, and I don't generally watch movies a lot either. Like, the last movies I watched outside of the cinema, again, anime movies.
Yeah. Which reminds me, speaking of movies, I wonder if they actually... Wait, no, they did, I think. You mentioned that Fullmetal Alchemist did get a live action. I wonder if that was any good or not, just out of complete curiosity.
I have no idea, but I'm guessing not.
Yeah, I'll probably have to.
Fullmetal Alchemist did get a live action at some point. You know, the only only live action I think would have any sort of chance of being good is the One Piece one that's coming up at the end of the month.
There's a live action One Piece?
Yep, there's live action One Piece coming up on Netflix.
Huh. I don't know, because I don't know, for me, I'm so turned off from, like, live action stuff, because, I don't know, it's just, yeah.
I mean, unlike for, like, most live action adaptations, in this case, the author of One Piece, Ichiro Oda, actually worked with the people who made the live action, so it actually turns out the way Oda would want it.
Mm-hmm.
They also,
me,
like, at some point in one of the, like, that there's, like, in the manga, volumes, there's, like, pages where Oda answers questions from fans.
Mm-hmm.
And, in one of them, in one of them, he did, answer the questions of where would the Straw Hat Pirates come from in real life, like what countries.
Oh.
For Luffy, it would be Brazil, and the guy who plays Luffy in the live action One Piece is from Brazil.
Oh, wow. What about the other characters?
I only remember that Brook would be Austrian. That's the only one I remember.
Oh, Brook. From what I forgot who Brook was, but no, he's a skeleton dude who's obsessed with pansies.
Yep. Oda said that he would be Austrian. I don't know who they'd cast for that, if the live action actually gets that far, because the first season of that live action is just gonna be the East Blue arc. So until they get to Reverse Mountains, basically.
Reverse Mountains? Oh.
The entrance to the Grand Line.
Oh, okay, so that's gonna be set way back then.
Yeah. It's literally the start of the series.
Yeah. I have to wonder how big the world of One Piece is. It feels like it's the size of Jupiter if they're still in the Grand Line. And...
do you know how long it would take to sail around the frickin' globe on a sailing ship? And also, very small amounts of time are very exaggerated long in the episodes. Like, there's a lot of recaps. The pacing of One Piece isn't the best.
Yeah. Yeah, like, big shows like that. I mean, even Naruto was a victim of it. Like, they have so much filler and stuff like that.
Same for Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball Z has so much filler and so much stretching out.
Odds. Yeah. You know, I actually don't even know when they're going to continue Boruto, because, like, I know they finished a couple months, or actually last year, but I have not. I've been checking occasionally. I have not seen any new episodes yet.
I haven't got the slightest, because I never watched Naruto, so I'm not watching Boruto either.
Mm-hmm. Though I do kind of find it weird that, like, for Boruto, they start off with the movie at some point, and then later on, you get the show, and then there was actually some bits where they took from the movie as well, like, when they got to that certain point, but yeah.
I mean, basically, the first part of the second season of Demon Slayer is the first movie of Demon Slayer, so...
Mm-hmm.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more than you should, really, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Eyes. Oh. Ouch.
I started to do this metal platform thing.
You did the others. You did look the other way, so you weren't flashbacked. I was.
But yeah, you know, funny thing is that I never pick up on hearing about anime movies, regardless if it's animated or live action. that is in a movie and stuff like that. Because I mean, not like most of the time I would get like stuff from my friends that would tell me, or yeah, but most of the time, like yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, I guess I follow enough people on YouTube and Twitter that are into anime that or like specific anime that I will never not see if there's something new.
One thing I do need to I need to start on this, but I have not. And I still need to finish Cyborg 009 and or at least the 2001 variant, which has the one that Toonami aired. But at the same time, I've been a little bit discouraged because like all the remaining episodes are translated from Chinese translations. Ew. Yeah. So
that's not gonna be good.
Yeah. Which hurts my soul so much because I would assume that they would have found it. I mean, like, one of the places where you can actually watch anime, well, it's not Crunchyroll. I'm tripping over my tongue here. But another place that I find them, but yeah. But no, they have the things. I wonder if Crunchyroll has proper Japanese, like to English subs from in Crunchyroll for Cyborg 009.
I don't know for that show. It usually does.
Yeah.
Like everything that they have subs on is proper. So.
Yeah.
Then again, actually, they don't offer subs for everything. Like for instance, Detective Conan, they do have the German dub, but they don't have a sub version of the old stuff.
Oh gods.
They also don't offer all of the freaking seasons for some reason.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a little bit. But for like really long-running stuff, it's mostly that you're better off watching on a site that isn't a paid site.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Yashahime continues because I honestly really like it.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, I've grown up with Inuyasha, so yeah.
Same.
I remember back then, like, because some of my relatives, like, at night, like, for some reason their TV would used to change to Cartoon Network, which has Adult Swim during the nights, because, you know, mostly adults stay up at night while the kids are in bed. So, I remember one time, yeah, like, I heard something, like, from the thing, because I needed to get some water, I think, and the TV was still on in one of my folks' rooms, so I took a peek, and I saw, like, I was just like, ooh, what's that? Is that an anime? Like, when I saw Inuyasha, like, on the screen, and I remained and watched it, and then after that, like, I even saw some Full Metal Alchemist that aired right after, but I actually stopped watching it after that gruesome episode. But otherwise, yeah, I would always still come back for Inuyasha the whole time, and yeah. I still think that was like, it was both scary and both fun at the same time, like having to sneak and peek through the keyhole of our door to watch Inuyasha. So yeah. But I mean, being able to watch it without any consequence was fun, though, at least. Again. Yeah.
Frickin' Inuyasha was on the frickin' channel I mentioned last time. The German channel that did most of the anime stuff.
Yeah.
RTL2. They had Inuyasha on just normally during the day, so. Just in general, I think for a lot of the anime stuff, the German like censors, so to say, the rating board is a lot less like squeamish about basically
blood.
Blood. And,
blood and gore, because sometimes
and like like themes of death and like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas for America, it seems like they were incredibly concerned about showing something like that to children.
Yeah. Well, in
Which
Adult
always
Swim,
seems
like it's not censored, so
yeah, no,
yeah.
but like as I said, that was on TV during the day, like in the afternoon.
Oh my goodness.
Like I'm like freaking I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing like freaking Dragon Ball Z was on at like 7 or 8 p.m. That's like the latest anything ever aired.
Mm-hmm.
And not even like because of I don't even know that if that was because of an age rating thing.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah.
Because obviously Dragon Ball Z does have a lot of like blood and violence, everything.
You know what? I think I might have seen like, well, actually, no, I wouldn't see blood, but I would see like bruises, like little scratch up scuffs, but that's it. But I think I do remember that when somebody was doing a documentary on Toonami, during when they used to have the Midnight Run, like the blood was all there on Dragon Ball Z and other Dragon Ball related series. It was only during the Midnight Run because the Midnight Run was only seen by adults. So yeah, but I think eventually, like yeah, they used to eat up a lot of the block, but now like not anymore. Because yeah, eventually it would. It used to have only like every afternoon because that's when all the kids start coming back from school and Toonami would be up for everyone. So yeah. Well, if they have the channel, of course, but yeah. Of course, yeah, eventually, as they get closer to the late 2000s, they did start losing a lot of stuff, and I think the executives at Cartoon Network, I think they got tired of it because they wanted to fit more shows in. At least that's my assumed guess. I could be dead wrong, but yeah. And then eventually, it didn't even help that when Tom got a new look, which was the infamous Tom 4 with a face, because everyone was just used to this this humanoid robotic guy that like had a helmet like designed for his head, so no face or eyes or anything. And that's what kind of was the nail of the coffin, I would assume, because even I hated the Tom 4 model. So yeah. And then, yeah, it was pretty much dead for the longest time, up until when Adult Swim was like, hey, what do you guys think about Toonami? Or something like that. And people exploded with that they wanted back. They literally want it back. And then they did an April Fool's teaser for it, and then at some point it does officially come back. And it still hurts me to this day that I never knew that it returned, because there was like at the time I didn't really have a lot of friends in or like in America, so yeah, I was never informed. So yep. Still think it was. Oh, I need to.
Oh yeah,
do the recording thing. Yeah.
need to restart the recording.
Yeah. But yeah, it wouldn't be until mid to late 2000. No. No, it wouldn't be until late 2020 that I became aware that Adult Swim brought Toonami back, because I don't know, I was just completely curious, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna type Toonami in Google, see like if there's something about it, I don't know. And then that's when it said that like there was a Toonami thing on Adult Swim, which is like, wait, what? And yeah. They've been airing it since, because I actually had to look into when they brought it back. And, yeah. And, of course, all the announcements were on Twitter, which I didn't have yet at the time when they brought it back in 2012. So, yeah. Wow. I mean, I'm just, yeah. I mean, I'm glad it's still around, because honestly, If I had the channel, I would have watched it every Saturday night. Even if like there's shows I'm not a big fan of on it, I would still go back to TV just for Toonami because that's just the remaining bits of my childhood. So yeah. I still can't even with Steve Bloom. Like I knew that the first Tom model was Sonny Strait, the voice actor, but then like since Tom 2, Steve Bloom took over, and like when the first Tom model died due to the intruder, a red and black iridescent glob-like thing that invaded the Absolution. But yeah.
Lore I will never understand because I have absolutely no idea about anything Toonami because that's not a thing that exists in Europe.
Yeah. I mean, well, since the UK was Europe at the time, it was only, like, outside of US and Canada, it was also in the UK, but it was not the same, like, it was the same model, like, of Tom and everything, but a different voice actor, and...
Wait, they dubbed over it in British?
Yep. I think it was, an attempt by the original founders of Toonami to bring it to the UK, see like if they might get better success, in introducing British people to anime. I think that they probably have their own block, but it didn't do so well in the UK. But the Tom, like the British Tom, was so cringy because the Tom in America is portrayed as this big brother figure that offers advice to kids and stuff like that back in the days. And Steve Bloom still does the speeches of life advice and stuff like that. And yeah. Of course, like, it's not like super like sugared down or anything, but yeah. It still has meaningful speeches of doing the right thing and stuff like that. So, yeah. But to see clips of British Tom, he was the complete opposite. Like, he was more of like, I think he was supposed to be more portrayed as like this, this teenager that seems to know more than others, but it's done in the most terrible way possible. Yeah, if I make sense of that. Yeah. Of course, in my head was like, put him out of his misery, please, when I saw that. Like, yeah. Or at least I'm glad they put him out of his misery, I suppose.
I don't, like, in general, I don't get why they would dub over in English again when it's already English.
I think it's because it has to do with the terms, because the terms are different in various dialects. I mean, it's the same thing for German.
That would be the same if we would dub over German stuff in Austrian German. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I mean, I would more likely be like not completely freaking how do you say that? It would surprise me less, let's say it like that, if Americans would have dubbed over a British show, because
they did that with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, that surprises me less because
yeah,
just in general, I wouldn't expect American kids to know British terms or understand British frickin' accents as well, but for like, I mean, I guess I just expect freaking Americans to be like ignorant of the rest of the world. But
they are.
So
I mean,
that's just what I expect. So them not knowing British specific terms, totally something I'd expect. For the other way around, I don't expect like British kids not to know, or at least their parents, if they ask them, not to know what like certain American-only phrases mean.
Yeah.
Or not understanding the frickin' accent. I don't expect that.
Yeah. I thought the UK version sounded a lot more cooler with the accents, because some of our VHS videos that we got, some of them had like British releases in them. So I mean, like Ringo Starr, one of the Beatles, actually narrated some of the ones for the UK version. So I would hear his voice, and I thought it was so cool. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool that they got Ringo Starr to do that.
Yeah. And like for me, this was during a time when I wasn't really like I was still so young at the point that like for me it was like, ooh, different voice.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really aware of like things at the time, because again I was so small. So
like thinking about it, I know exactly of one movie that has an Austrian German version, because it's actually in dialect for the Austrian version. And that was the movie about the pig named Babe.
Oh, Babe, Pig in the City?
The first one of that, not the city one. The city one was the sequel. But the sequel has the same thing going on. Yeah. That has an Austrian version, like an Austrian dub version, that's completely in dialect.
Oh.
Like different Austrian dialects. Like the duck, for instance, is dialect from Tyrol. Which is like hilarious.
Oh my.
Just in general, everything is like in dialect. It's actually hilarious. Which I mean, it fits really well, since it's farm animals. They hear would be dialect, because farmers don't exactly speak standard German in their everyday life. Nor does any other Austrian, but still.
But yeah, I knew about the movie series because my folks would used to get that for my sister back in the days. But for me, I was just not interested, because I thought animations were much cooler. Like
I as a kid would watch anything that has animals in it. So
same. I like other things that aren't humans as part of the main show. I don't know. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. Like, when I see people, I'm just like, eh. But, I don't know. I mean, I grew up with a lot of shows that had animals for stuff. I, like, yeah.
Yeah, so, I guess that's why, frickin' Babe was one of the, things I like. One of the movies I definitely liked watching as a kid.
Yeah, I think for me, what I really wasn't. Then again, I never liked live action to begin with. Ever since I was traumatized by watching something that isn't exactly for a kid's age, basically. Because ever since I was forced to watch Deep Blue Sea when me and my sister had to be watched, I was traumatized with live action since, and I can't stand seeing people, like, even if it's just fake and pretend, I can't see them, like, seeing them getting torn to shreds or eaten by things and stuff like that. It just makes me very, like, it stresses me out, basically. Tunnel ceiling cleaned. But, yeah.
Oh.
I try to get over the fear, but at the same time, I just can't, because I just keep turning away or just running away from it all. So, yeah.
I I actually had never heard of that movie before, but
Deep Blue Sea. It's a very old one from the 90s.
Yeah, it's from 1999. I just looked it up. But
Yeah.
It just looks like knockoff Jaws.
Yeah. Well, sort of. What I do roughly know is that like they basically like it's basically a mix of sci-fi. I guess thriller counts as horror to some degree. Basically, they experimented on sharks, and I think they accidentally made them a bit too smart. So, like, there was like an underground underground research facility and stuff like that. So they smashed the main glass and flooded the entire area, and one by one, people were getting eaten alive and stuff like that. And even sharks would well, I guess that's probably unique to Jaws as well. They would if anyone stood near an opening that had a body of water, they would leap out, grab them, and then wiggle back into the water and eat them there. So yeah.
I'm sorry. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, because I still remember some bits of it, and it still horrifies me. And I don't know why I can still remember that, but curse my guts, like my freaking good memory, I guess. Because yeah,
as I said, to me it sounds like a hilarious movie.
Yeah, I'm sure it was funny for a lot of people, but it was not fun for me as a kid. Because I was horrified to just see, like, people get eaten and blood everywhere. So, yeah.
I never got terrified by that at all.
Yeah.
Like, if anything actually, like, scared me as a kid. Do you know, you probably don't because you don't like horror stuff, but there is a TV series narrated by and like hosted by Jonathan Frakes, who
Jonathan Frakes, why does that name sound familiar?
He also played in Star Trek at some point. He's a pretty
Riker, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
Okay.
That's him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pretty well-known actor. Anyway, he hosted a show called X Factor, which had like little horror skits.
Oh gods.
And the idea behind it was you had to like guess whether the story that was told in that skit was something that actually happened, or if they just wrote that one as like a story.
Mm-hmm.
And for a lot of the things that was like exaggerated of versions of something that actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
Very exaggerated at some points, but yeah. Either way, there was like one episode that had like some sort of weird ass red-eyed white floating face that somebody saw in their kitchen, and that episode freaking horrified me as a kid.
Oh jeez.
Especially since the nanny of the family at the end of the of that part was like sitting on the side of a bed, and then she got the red eyes, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, nope, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that sounds like something out of like I don't know, demon possession or something like that.
Yeah, that's what they were going for, I think. But yeah, apparently they also went with that was a quote unquote true story at the end, and then yeah, that one actually horrified me as a kid.
Oh dear.
Like, I think that was also the only time I was legit horrified by actual like a horror like live action movie thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's got a stronger mind than I do.
Yeah,
so
in general, like of course, I'm like, I mean, it's pretty obvious that I played through Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I played through a bunch of Amnesia custom stories. I played part of Outlast before it started getting on my nerves because it didn't like save when I told it to save and quit.
Oh god.
It didn't actually save the progress. The controls were bad. But yeah. It wasn't that it was too scary for me to finish, it just annoyed the hell out of me. So yeah, if a horror game manages to do that instead of scaring me, then yeah, that's pretty obvious that I'm a little bit more resistant in that kind of.
You could use your help with the floor, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked by the other stuff.
That's okay. But yeah, I mean, like, because again, these things are so big, so yeah, it's gonna take forever if we do things separately. So I'm cleaning the rails at the moment. So yeah.
I'm gonna get the stuff
Other
from
side.
this side.
Yeah.
But yeah, in general, I don't think there's any like horror movies that I'd ever watched that actually like terrified me, that I'd actually find scary.
Yeah. And you're not gonna see me in a movie theater watching horror stuff. So,
I also don't think I've ever seen one in a theater.
Oh gods.
I don't think I've ever went to watch a horror film in a theater. Because just in general, I'm not that much into horror movies because, you know, they're mostly either boring or just funny to me.
Not scary.
They're just not scary.
Yeah.
Might be because I also play horror games, and those being scary is a
You're
lot.
more steel-minded to them, so yeah.
Like, that's the level of scary I'd expect from something that tries to be scary, and movies just don't do that mostly.
Yeah. I feel like it's also like I feel like it's harder to nail, especially like if you're doing a lot of the horror stuff in video games. Like you can go pretty much like without any limits, but in live action there are limits to what you can do like behind the scenes.
I mean,
I don't know. Well, there's the ledge. I don't know. I'm just rambling too much. I'm sorry.
There's also like limits to how immersed somebody watching a movie will get in a movie, and compared to how immersed somebody playing a game gets. Like, there's a lot more immersion in a game than there is in a movie.
Yeah.
Always. Like, for instance, I also don't get scared watching Markiplier play a horror game.
Yeah.
If I'd played that horror game, that's a whole different thing.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was ouch. Ouch.
Oh, that's done.
Okay. That one is done. That one is done. Good. Staircase.
The lights are done. Oh, the light is not done. There we go.
Staircase.
The clock is not done.
Where is this not done?
Oh, yeah, it's one of those things where I just do like a crazy spray like this.
Oh, actually, if you highlight it, you can see the spots that are done.
The signpost isn't done. I'll get that cleaned.
Ow!
Ow! Oh!
Flash!
Ow!
Fucking flashbang! Dude!
There goes my eyes. Oh.
It's dark in here. Like, it's dark outside already. Come on. Stop it.
Yeah.
It's not dark in here because I have lights on, but still. Ouch.
Yeah. I only have my small little light, but that's it. Okay, so this floor's not done yet. Yeah.
We don't have a step ladder. We only have the normal ladder.
But yeah, I mean, it's not also just animals for shows and movies and stuff like that. But I mean, I'll also take inanimate objects as well, like Thomas the Tank Engine, for example, was back in the days. Or like there was one show I remember watching as a kid where another animated show that I used to watch, like the characters were airplanes. So
I think that was from the same company as the Tank Engine one.
Oh, I don't know, because
But
I only remember how the characters look, but I don't remember the name of the show.
Yeah. I never watched that one. I also like hardly ever watched Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah. I was surprised that it's been like it has been going on for so many seasons. Like it was that good, but yeah.
I mean, just because it goes on for a long time, it doesn't mean it's necessarily good. But
yeah, not all the episodes were good, but otherwise, people still love the stuff anyways because it's part of a lot of people's childhoods around the world.
Yeah, it is. But I don't know. I never got into it.
But yeah, I do know that I think last year they stopped making episodes for the main Thomas thing, and there's actually a lot of backlash with what's it called, the other show that is considered an abomination for a lot of Thomas and Friends fans. Okay, so I think it's called All Engines Go, and the art style is more cartoony rather than CGI, so it's like animated and whatnot. The one thing that really annoys people is that, okay, so basically, you know how kid shows nowadays, like, they make everything, like, all over the place to just really grab the kids' attention, stuff like that? They did that same treatment with Thomas. So basically, like, they even move their wheels in such a way as, like, appendages, rather than staying on the track. So basically, they went overboard with the stuff and it pissed a lot of people off. I mean, like, even little kids that have grown up with Thomas would say, like, that's not Thomas, and yeah.
I don't see that working very well.
Yeah, changing the formula too much is just bad.
Like they tried doing like reboots, very weird kind of attempts of reboots with like other popular like animated shows, cartoon shows from like when I was little as well. I don't know if like for none of this I know if there's like English dubs for them anyway. But I guess I can look it up real quick.
But yeah, you know, reboots nowadays are just so bad. Like, there's barely any that are good.
Apparently there is a freaking English dub for it.
Hmm?
Does it?
English dub for...
Wait, that's an anime?
Oh, you mean Tom and Jerry?
Oh no, okay, good. Never mind. There is an anime of it. Okay, no. Okay, wait. The anime is the original. Tell me that. Yeah. Okay. So apparently this is an anime. I didn't even know that was Japanese in the original. Maya the Honeybee.
I've never heard of Maya the Honeybee.
Yeah, that is a very popular cartoon series. I didn't know that was actually Japanese in the original.
Yeah. I've never seen it here, so it might have been in the United States, but it didn't kick off that well.
It is incredibly popular in Germany and Austria. So much so that they remade a CGI Maya the Bee series as a German-French collaboration. So it is very popular in Europe. The reboot, however, what the CGI reboot looks horrible.
Oh god.
Just
I do
saying.
remember that they rebooted Inspector Gadget, like the cartoon, of course, not the yucky live action, but they rebooted Inspector Gadget, and pretty much the style and whatnot looks the same, but I never saw it, but people were saying that it was really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like I'm a little bit shocked that I never knew that was an anime. So basically, I've been watching anime since I was a very, very little kid.
Yeah. I mean, I first started with anime with Sailor Moon before Toonami was a thing.
I mean, Sailor Moon was one of the first ones that came on TV here as well, because that was like way before like most other anime stuff came over. But yeah. For that one, I at least knew that it was anime.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that the Maya, what I thought was a cartoon, was anime.
Yeah. Man, so many things back in the days would just be westernized, and then eventually, like, now people are kind of slowly cool with it, with content from somewhere else.
Actually, like, I had no idea that was originally a Japanese show that got dubbed into German. I thought that it was either like a German production in the original, or it was like an English thing that got dubbed over. But I never thought.
Yeah, the concept of stuff of where it comes from doesn't really doesn't really come in mind to a little kid at the time. So yeah, it would only be until much later when said kid grows up, they start to look things into more detail. So yeah.
But yeah, for that one,
because I mean, when I saw Sailor Moon, I had no idea what anime is as a whole. So I thought it was just like a Western cartoon.
Back then, the like term anime wasn't yet being used at all outside of Japan. I don't think. Because it was just, you know, for it they just translated it, and it just got called Zeichentrick, which is just the German word for cartoon. So anything, never mind where it came from, was just called that, and therefore nobody knew where it came from originally, really.
Yeah.
Unless they read it next to the thing in the like program schedule, because sometimes the program schedules had like in like brackets next to the title where it was produced and at what year. But yeah.
Ouch.
As I said, never knew that Maya was a freaking anime.
Also, speaking of anime, Tom and Jerry started off as a Western cartoon.
Yeah.
I did hear not too long ago that they anime-ified it.
Really?
They did, yeah.
Haven't seen the anime.
I haven't either. I've only seen pictures, but for me, was Tom and Jerry a Hanna-Barbera thing, or was it something else? I don't know.
You don't ask me. I wouldn't know the frickin' like companies behind them. The only cartoons that I know the company behind are the ones from Warner Brothers Studios, because they had like a giant frickin' Warner Brothers logo come up at the start.
Okay, so I guess they're Warner Brothers then, the Tom and Jerry.
I don't know if they are.
Oh.
I don't think so. No, they are. No, I don't think they're Warner. No, they're not Warner.
Okay.
Like Warner Brothers is like Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain.
I think there was also wait, was Looney Tunes Warner Brothers? others?
Yeah, Looney Tunes is...
Oh yeah, they had oh, what was that show? I know like it was a bunch of like minified Looney Tunes characters that are
Tiny
basically
Toons.
mentored yeah, Tiny Toons. Yeah, that was one I knew about, but yeah.
Tiny Toons
Animaniacs
Adventures. Yeah,
I have seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching that a lot. Like,
Same.
the Warner Brothers cartoons were all really freaking good.
Yeah. It's still it's such a shame like with how far like a lot of stuff has fallen. Like some stuff can still be good in the modern days, but I mean they can never really dethrone the old stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
Like, I mean, what do you think about when you think about cartoons today? Freaking SpongeBob SquarePants.
All I see is like samey style, and now like it's become political as well. Memes like littered with really stupid memes and trends
like,
that are more appealing to. Yeah.
The only like animated series that's made in America that I found any like worth watching in recent years was Rick and Morty. And that's like, and I mean that's like basically a web series.
Yeah. I mean, even though also Tom and Jerry was slapstick comedy, I don't know why I was turned off from it so much. I think like actually, yeah. I don't know, like I was more gravitating towards Ed, Ed and Eddie when that was a big thing back in the days. I love that show to bits. I would always laugh at it.
I never got into that. Like literally never liked that one enough to like get into it.
Oh, I just thought the randomness, especially done by Ed, was the funniest. But yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was just the art style that went completely against anything I want to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know why I was gravitated towards Ed, Ed and Eddie, but I do know that it used to eat up a lot of the block the same way that Teen Titans Go is doing, I think, to this day. But yeah.
God.
I preferred the original Teen Titans more. And even though, like, I'm not big into superheroes, like, something about Teen Titans really kind of gravitated towards me.
You know,
like,
I think Teen Titans is the only thing remotely superhero that I ever watched.
Same. I've watched Static Shock as well, when that was a thing.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, Static Shock is about a superhero that has, what is that term called again? Electricity and also a bit of like electrokinesis, I think it's called. Because
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically he's a superhero that defeats bad guys and whatnot with his powers, and his weakness is getting wet. If he gets wet, he loses all of his powers, so he has to go and recharge at a high voltage.
Makes sense for electricity.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But it was a really interesting show though, because like I just loved how a lot of mature themes were tackled in that really well. So yeah.
As I said, never. I don't think that ever got like a German dub, so I would have never seen it.
Yeah, it's really good, but what did unfortunately, yeah. Well, I mean, it went on for 3 seasons, I think, though. Like, yeah. What I did like was that, unlike other superheroes that wear like body suits, like Static Shock, like actually wore like some loose clothing rather than the thing. But unfortunately, of course, like over the years, like later, he's now in a bodysuit now. I think with a trench coat. So yeah. But yeah. I think he's a DC character though, not a Marvel.
You know, you could tell me literally any character, and I wouldn't be able to tell you if it was DC or freaking Marvel, because they're the same to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, yeah, I'm not into superheroes, so yeah. For me, if I wanted to make a superhero, I'd want to make my own rather than make like a famous one.
I generally was never into superheroes.
Same.
Come on.
The only exception for me was Static Shock and Teen Titans. So, yeah.
As I said, Teen Titans is the only show about superheroes that I at least watched some episodes of. But other than that, it never appealed to me.
Yeah. It's just sad though that like Teen Titans never got the proper ending that it should have gotten because it was left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I actually didn't watch it that far.
Oh, yeah.
But like I only watched whenever it was it happened to be
On TV.
On TV. That's also something that I like about today. You can just first of all watch stuff whenever the hell you want and don't need to like have
wait for time.
Have the schedule of the TV in your head or like stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can just that came out. You can go watch it whenever you want, or you just look up, hey, where's that streaming at the moment?
Yeah.
And 2, you can watch it in the like original language it got produced in, and if you don't speak that language, you can have subtitles for it instead of having to wait for a dub.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
like especially for like the German speaking world, if it didn't get dubbed, it just didn't exist. Basically.
Yeah. You know, also something I found out with like dubs and stuff like that is that like dubs and subs is that things are, of course, like obviously they first start in whatever I guess like it came from. So with anime, actually, like here's like a good example with Naruto and say Inuyasha and of course like Yashahime as well. So you have it first in the Japanese version, then you later have it in the English dub, and yeah, I actually didn't know about that until like. Like, I actually did this with Naruto. I was wondering, like, why can't I find any more episodes in English? And then eventually...
They didn't do the dub yet, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
The first time I, started watching something in, like, English dub because I couldn't find the German dub anymore because it didn't exist, was Ranma 1/2, because that only got dubbed in German until, like, episode 53, 63, something like that. And then they stopped because it was like the end of a season, I think. And in between that and the next time they would have started up like the dubbing for the next season, the main voice actor for Ranma died. So they kind of never came back to that.
That light's done. This light's done.
So
the door is not done.
For all the German-speaking world knew, the show just ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And obviously, I wanted to know what happens afterwards, so I started searching up the internet for like the English dub, because if nothing else, I at least could understand most of English at the point. Because, you know, I mean, I was like, 13 by then? Had enough English in school by then that I could at least understand what was going on. And so I started watching the English dub for that. And then at some point, like, I couldn't find more of the English dub, because probably they hadn't produced any.
Yeah.
And then I just started, at some point, I started over watching the entire series in Japanese with subtitles.
And also, there could be cases where this actually happened with Cyborg 009. Only up to 25 episodes of, I think there was a total of 44 episodes, were dubbed in English. So when I watched all the other, like up to 25 in the English dub, I had to switch over to the thing, and yeah. And then that's when I found out that, unfortunately, all of them were translated from Chinese subs, or, yeah. And I was just like, no, I won't be able to understand. And then it was just so awkward that they would, they would keep changing the name of the antagonist.
Yeah,
And
for some reason that happens a lot with people translating the Chinese subs to other languages. Because I watched like, I think it was like one of the early seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japanese with subtitles at some point, and they were like translated from Chinese subs. It was very obvious because they were horrible.
Yeah.
When they just started misreferring to characters by other characters' names.
Oh gods!
Like, for instance, I don't know how much of Yu-Gi-Oh! You ever saw, but
I remember seeing the one that had Pegasus with the eyeball on it.
Okay,
so
yeah. So that's by the way another thing I absolutely hate about most of freaking what 4Kids did for dubbing.
Oh god, yeah.
The changing the names thing, because the character called Joey Wheeler in the English dub and in the German dub, because the German dub just took the 4Kids dub and dubbed over it. The guy's called Chonochi in the original. Like, why would you freaking change the name? And then Yugi Muto still is Yugi Muto.
Wait, like, what?
Yeah, the main character still is the same name in the dub, which is like an obviously Japanese name, and the other characters just get dubbed to English names. Why?
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
I know, like, for Western stuff, they would just put like actual like I guess like English names or American names and stuff like that. But nowadays, like, I don't know if they still
they don't
do
that anymore.
Yeah, they actually stick with the original name. Like Agretsuko, which
they got a lot of backlash from people.
Yeah, I mean, with Agretsuko, like, all of the names like are the same, and they actually like when they refer to currency in that show, they don't try to change it with dollars. I remember, depending on the dub, they would change the currency to whatever the dub is in with some of the shows. So yeah, I was just like, dude, that's it's yen, not this or that.
Yeah. They did that in some things, yeah. But yeah, for instance, for the subs that I was talking about, they referred to Joey by the name of his sister and vice versa.
I know in the English dub she was called Serenity, I think.
Yeah. I think she's called Shizuka in the original Japanese.
Shizuka.
Yeah. But yeah, they started freaking referring to people by the wrong name. They translated that was the best thing. Blue Eyes White Dragon, the card. Yeah?
Yeah.
It is Blue Eyes White Dragon in Japanese. It is an English card name. The subs sometimes said Green Eyes White Dragon.
Green Eyes.
Because for some reason, I'm going to assume that they just translated Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Japanese freaking dub to whatever that means, however you say that in Chinese for the subs, and then the Chinese subs just got directly translated back, and for some reason they mixed up the colors.
Yeah. But that should be obvious with the picture for X-Kaiser 6.
I don't think anybody ever read the freaking translated subs before publishing them.
Yeah.
Like they just thought, yeah, well, we're just gonna throw this out there. That's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Because I keep thinking about when they would translate Black Ghost, the antagonist of the Cyborg 009 that I grew up with, into either the Black Devil or something else, rather than just sticking with Black Ghost. But yeah.
By the way, one thing I will never let frickin' 4Kids live down, and neither will I let Konami live that down. The fact that the card called Black Magician in the original Japanese was dubbed over to Dark Magician in frickin' English.
Boy.
Just because I don't know, they were scared of having frickin' kids have to do with black magic, I guess.
Or also the race as well.
I don't think that they even thought about that one, but I think it's a lot.
Racism is a big thing, sadly, in America. So
yeah, but I think back when the Yu-Gi-Oh! First season got dubbed, I'm pretty sure nobody would have been that upset about that being racist. Because that was like, what,
I don't know,
early 2000s?
Yeah. It's kind of really strange here, to be honest.
I feel like they were more concerned about parents being like, oh no, black magic.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because of the specific like connotation of it being a black magician. Anyway, again, the card is called Black Magician in Japanese. It has an English title. The card has an English title in Japanese. The German dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Translated as Black Magician, Schwarzer Magier.
Oh my.
The German frickin' card in the actual TCG got translated from the English TCG, which called it Dark Magician, so it is Dunkler Magier in German. So for me, the German Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, the TCG cards, always look like they're cheap knockoffs. Because they never frickin' look or have the names of the cards in the anime.
Oh boy. Are there any screenshots of that?
Need
to move this ladder.
I guess I can send you like the German cards, because I can literally take a picture of a German Dark Magician, I think, because I have the card. But
So wait, are you so with your with the whole Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, are you collecting them both in English and German?
I have some old like cards in German. I have opened like some German boosters on screen on like stream or video as well. But in general, I try going for the English ones because I have no idea how to translate the titles correctly back to English, because sometimes they're just weird translations.
Yeah. Sorry about the freak out. My camera just literally freaked out, so you'll see that in the recording.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to turn around, and then suddenly I just spun sharply in a circle. Yeah. Go ahead.
So, for that reason, the German cards for Yu-Gi-Oh! Always looked like they're cheap knockoffs. Like they have the wrong names on them. Because the anime had they translated Dark Magician as Black Magician as it is correctly. They changed the Blue Eyes White Dragon to what essentially translates back to English as White Dragon with an ice cold stare. Weißer Drache mit eiskaltem Blick. Which sounds a whole lot more badass than blauäugiger weißer Drache.
Oh my.
So yeah, that was basically that was a lot of why I like that card a lot.
Yeah, that literally sounds badass.
Then again, Blue Eyes White Dragon also sounds badass. So the English version is fine with me. And like the original Japanese is English, so that's fine with me.
Yep.
Then Monster Reborn, which is a spell that brings back monsters from the graveyard. Yeah.
Yep.
The original frickin' Japanese card is called Shisasose, which means something along the line of raising the dead. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Obviously, the English couldn't frickin' say something about dead, because that wouldn't go well with 4Kids. So they called it Monster Reborn. The German version of the anime called it Monster Reanimation, which literally means monster reanimation. So
that sounded pretty obvious.
That it is the same word, yeah. The German frickin' card game took it from the frickin' English again and called it Wiedergeburt.
Yeah.
Which literally just means being reborn.
Let's actually do the rails. So like you do one side, I do the
so
other side.
for that reason, the German cards just look fake to me. Because they're not the same names as the cards in the anime.
Kind of like with Cheez-Its and Cheese Nips. People see those two crackers, they look the same, but they're different names and different companies. I cannot even list how many times my folks would get Cheez-Its and Cheese Nips so so mixed up. And for me, the Cheese Nips tasted terrible. Cheez-Its are delicious, but yeah.
Literally don't think we ever had those over here.
Oh. They're just baked cheddar snacks. Which,
yeah, I don't think we have those.
Yeah. I just literally couldn't understand why they did that though, because
But yeah, that's basically that. I'm trying to think of another one.
Oh my!
I mean,
do you have any cases with like foods or snacks that look the same, but often people get them mixed up, similar to the Cheez-Its and Cheese Nips?
No, because the only things I could think of were like literally identical products that just have different names.
Yeah.
Because I don't, as I said, we don't have those specifically, and I don't think.
Let me get this pipe here. Oh no, this is a cable, not a pipe. My bad.
Either way.
Yeah. I still think it's fascinating to hear like languages that you don't commonly hear, like on the same level of like English, French, Spanish, and German. I don't know. Oh, Russian, I guess, is another common one, I guess, commonly heard. But I mean, like hearing languages from like smaller countries is just amazing. I don't know.
I mean,
I have a. For example, like I have a friend who's from the Czech Republic, and during a voice call, my friend, like her folks started speaking to her, and then both me and another friend of mine who's from Canada, we both got a taste of what Czech sounds like, and we both were amazed because Czech is not a very common language outside of Czech, I don't think so.
Outside of Europe. Like, I mean, it's literally a neighboring country to Austria, so we definitely get a lot of Czech people here. So, Especially like in Vienna, like
this is
half of Vienna basically has ancestry in Czechia.
Yeah.
So
by the way, you're gonna need to use a solution for multi-purpose. Oil is very difficult to clean off.
okay.
Yeah.
Where?
So hopefully you've got enough. It's along like a lot of the tracks here is oil. Like there's actually an oil spill over here that I'm.
Oh, I just saw oil. Wait, there's oil.
Yeah.
Oh, that removes fine.
Yeah, the solution is the easiest way because I mean, all of like this gun
There's no like.
is like 3 bars out of 10 for oily stuff. So yeah.
I had like full oil over here, and it went away with just like the yellow nozzle.
Oh, I mean, I have the yellow nozzle on as well, but I'm having a hard time cleaning it off. And I mean, I am using the correct gun too.
Oh yeah, there's oil, yeah. Boom, gone. Oh no, there's still.
Yeah. Are you using the solution? Oh no, you're not.
No, but I guess I was just closer to it, and therefore, yeah, now it's gone. See.
Okay.
I was just closer to the freaking spill.
Mm-hmm.
To the stain, or whatever. Either way, yeah, I guess if something like still is there afterwards, I can still use the solution. But yeah.
Yeah, I think the solution is probably better to clean off the.
Yeah, I mean, obviously soap would be better for cleaning off oil. That's
we haven't
literally what soap
finished
does.
this track yet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get this track here because it's not done.
Yeah, I just ran along the tracks on the top one.
Good thing the rails weren't on.
So, yeah. I mean, if the rails were on, we get constantly electrocuted. That wouldn't be great.
Yeah.
Like, step on it.
Yep.
Like a Tesla coil in freaking Command and Conquer.
Tesla coil. Oh, yeah. I needed a moment to think what it is because all I can think of is this one guy that played with Tesla coils where he makes music out of the noises.
Yeah, the less deadly version of a Tesla coil.
Yeah. So when I think of Tesla coils, I think of the one YouTuber that made some.
I guess that's just me being like into Command and Conquer a whole lot as a kid. Because the first thing I think of when I hear Tesla coil aren't actual real life Tesla coils. It's the freaking Command and Conquer Tesla coil.
There's an oil spill over here, by the way, at my feet.
Yeah, good for the oil spill.
Yeah.
If it's still there after you're done cleaning over there, I'm gonna go over and put some solution on it. But
yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Well, I'm gonna just do a quick spray here to reveal more of the oil spill as well. That's oil. Leave it alone.
Oh yeah, that's oil.
Yeah, you can actually see, like, it's all rainbow shiny.
Yeah, it does exactly what oil does in real life. It looks really realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Actually. Because, like, fuel and oil spills like that do look like that in real life as well. That's actually pretty well done.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of the, like, grime in this looks that realistic.
Yeah, I think it's hard to simulate grime.
Yeah.
There's plenty of oil spills that I'm running into, so yeah.
But yeah, I think I just got rid of the oil.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's still more along the path, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some over here. You know what? Give me the frickin' soap nozzle.
Yep. So the 3 nozzle one is still not unlocked yet?
No.
Darn it.
Don't think so. Like, I don't have the option to buy it. I don't think. Yeah, no, I don't. And
Okay.
For actual like nozzles, I can still not use it, so I don't think it's there yet. Also,
Yeah, so not yet.
Multi-purpose. There we go. Dude, this is so easy.
Yeah.
Done.
Alright.
It's like, this is stupidly easy. Like, I hardly have to press the button.
Yeah, that
Come
is
over
the
here
best
and look
for
at
oils.
this. Like, look at the oil.
Mm-hmm. Gone. Yeah, I still
Basically
see
gone.
some spots.
Done.
Yeah.
Gone. There's like
Still
some
some-
shit there, but that's gone as well.
Yeah. Oh, that was terrifying. I liked how you were looking at the ground and then you kind of looked in my direction as if like, you next. Yeah. Like, yeah, you just sharply looked in such a way that like you just give the impression of like you're next. Oh my, oh my.
Anyway.
Oh, that's rust. Wait, this says rust and... Okay, no, it's just rust. Rust, no problem. This gun does it all. Just sucks at oily. I think that nozzle probably tackles oil much better than these regular nozzles, but yeah. I don't know, I wouldn't know. Is this track done? That's done, that's done, and... No, this track is not done yet. Okay. Oh man, this is definitely a very, very, very big map, so yeah, we definitely need to do a lot of teamwork with the bigger maps from now on, whatever comes towards us, because, yeah. I don't remember much of the map anymore now, like, except for where we left off and stuff, so, yeah. Oh, that's oil.
You know what? Turbo nozzle. Get fucked oil. You think I need cleaning solution for you? You're wrong.
Yeah, and I'm just revealing more oil stains as I... Yeah, there's a big one right here under my feet. Then there's another one right there. Ah! Ooh! Ah! My eyes. Okay, well this floor's done, even though there's still visibly a lot of stuff that still needed to be cleaned. Oh, this track isn't done. Okay.
Game's like, good enough.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get this track here.
It's clean enough that the floating point operation says this is literally 100%.
Yep. Oh, okay, so this side of the track. There's a big oil spill right there. Oh, okay, that track's done. So that's all of the tracks, I think. Track, yeah.
At least definitely on this side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there goes my spine. Ouch. That was a very uncomfortable crunch. Oh, oh dear. big oil spill right there. But yeah, we're almost done with this. So that's just the only thing left is that spill. Oh, are they back? Oh no. No, they're not. Ow. Keep running into the fan. Stop doing that. Ah! Oh
I'm
god, it's
blind.
my eyes.
Ah. Okay, that was the freaking. Ouch. Okay. Let's do the ceiling here.
Yep. Are there any other
Extender.
bits we've missed? Clocks. We missed a clock somewhere.
Yeah, I guess there's still clocks hanging around here.
Oh yeah, this one isn't done. Okay, so that one's not done. I'm just gonna check the other bits before starting the thing. So main
The platform
ceiling.
screens are not done as either, so
Okay,
this
those
one
ones are
still
it.
needs.
Main ceiling lights.
Yeah, that's the middle.
Okay. Main ceiling supports are that. Main ceiling walls. What are those?
The platform screen over here still has some dirt somewhere, and I don't know where.
Oh, I see some spots here.
Are you rusting? Or what is that?
Oh, don't forget to check the top as
There we
well.
go.
There we go. Ow! That's done.
Same for this guy.
Ouch, my eyes. I really kind of wish that they would use a yellow, like a warm yellow, rather than a bright blue, because, I mean, have you tried looking between, like, a warm yellow light and a LED light?
Yes. The LEDs are horribly bright.
Yeah. The yellow ones, I don't really flinch that much. Maintenance door frames. Oh, that one. Yeah, I'm just getting the small bits before, yeah.
Is there any more small bits? Other than the main ceiling? Oh, that one.
That signal light wasn't done. That's done. Okay, so that's everything.
Yeah, I don't...
Here,
there is a tactile platform.
Tunnel lights.
This one isn't done. Oh, because it probably is this part. No, that's the ledge. No. So this isn't done. Somewhere. That is done. I literally don't see where, but I'll just keep running around.
I just did this one. This one is not done.
This one is not done yet.
There we go.
Good. That's
Is that all of it?
The other tactiles over here are done.
Uplights? What are the uplights? Uplights. Those. Okay.
What's uplight?
Finish them.
Don't know. Not much. You're floating.
Hmm?
You're floating.
I'm on the ladder.
Yeah, you're floating next to the ladder.
What? How could this be? I'm confused.
Because the game doesn't render you correctly on, like, standing on a ladder.
How dare they?
Like, you always look like you're floating up and down the ladder. Or like running in midair, I guess, but same thing.
I suppose.
Ah.
Never mind. Oh, wait, no, this is done. Never mind. Oh. Oh no, this is done. Okay, so. What else are we missing? Tunnel lights. Not all the tunnel lights are still done yet.
Tunnel lights?
Yeah.
These are done. These are done.
Yeah, apparently some are not done yet. This one's not done.
Yeah, they're all on the other side, I think.
Yeah.
Because these are all done.
Okay, that's done.
Like, I looked down the line, all of the ones on this side are done.
Yeah, there's still one tunnel light that isn't done yet. Somewhere. Oh, this one.
Okay, good.
There we go. That's all of them. Okay. Signal lights. That's one's done. That one's not done yet. Oh, it's the ones with the red lights on them.
Duh, obviously.
Yeah.
The only light signals in this map
There we go.
would be obviously the frickin'
Platform lights.
those are those, I think. Yeah, those.
Which?
That's done. That's done.
Oh, I'll check the other
That's
side.
done.
This one's not done.
That's
done.
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 That is done. Okay, the platform lights over here are all done.
Is that all of them?
That's done.
No, there's one more somewhere.
Those are done. Okay, highlight it.
Oh, this one.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so
Okay,
main ceiling light and main ceiling support. That's all that's done. That's not done. So we can
Yeah.
just go through the main ceiling.
Mm-hmm. I am ready to finish this, because... Yikes, I'm already a bit exhausted from doing this one.
Yeah, it's kind of like the freaking big maps in VCT.
Yeah. And I mean, all of the pingings when something is cleaned up is hurting my eyes at the same time, because it is a bright blue, so yeah. And I mean, my eyes still sting from when we did the bigger pieces of this map as well, so yeah. I'm definitely ready to rest my eyes. Like, I actually did these in like, sessions, like, a small amount a day and stuff like that, because, yeah, the bigger pieces that were flashing were actually really hurting my eyes.
Ow.
I don't have epilepsy, of course, but yeah.
You're hitting my back.
Sorry.
No, like, it's a really nice massage, but still.
There, you're clean now.
Ow. Done.
Hey. That's gonna be pretty long.
Dude, that time lapse.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next time, will be the fortune teller's wagon.
That'll be much faster to do next
That will
recording.
be a really fast one, yeah.
Yep.
Are they also gonna tell our fortune? Or
Who knows?
probably in the frickin' messages, won't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you for that. Until then,
Yep.
leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. Until next time, my name is WWD Dadman. Bye.
Cheers.